really happy about that.
It worked!
Island 1, Brett 0. I feel like it's not normal.
Nice.
Welcome back to the Bahamas. We're here exploring the Berry Islands, known as the fishbowl of the Bahamas, anchored off the southernmost island of the chain, called Chub Key.
We are Brett and Jade Evans. Our motto, Let's, is a life philosophy that has propelled us from experience to experience, all of which has brought us here.
Unwittingly sailing into the worst conditions we've faced so far.
The journey has only just begun, so subscribe and welcome aboard on our greatest expedition yet.
Another day, another island. We are in Chub Key right now, and we are headed off to Whale Key. It's only like 10 miles, but it'll probably take us all afternoon. It should be a nice sail though. This is our drone. And it recently got some amazing overwater followed by underwater footage. And I'm gonna play that clip for you guys now. We're just buttoning down the boat and we're gonna get off and get sailing. We're super excited to be exploring somewhere new.
Sometimes I'm selfish, get jealous. I feel a little helpless. My whole world has shifted again. You made a promise, I kept it. Now I'm second guessing. My whole world has shifted again.
I don't think either of us expected how much inquiry there would be about the status of our solar panels. Yeah, so sorry about that cliffhanger. What happened is the panels were out, they got caught in a storm, and one of them blew off into the ocean and spent the night underwater in about 10 feet of water. Jade dove down, found it, and then we left it out sitting out in the sun so it could dry out. Very dry now. Now we're gonna plug it in and make sure it still works. These panels definitely aren't gonna put out all their power because there's a lot of shading right now. This one's getting shaded by the mast, that one by the rigging. The sun isn't at the best angle, there's clouds, but at least we'll know if they're putting out any power. A moment of truth. Panel number 1 has power. That's been I spent a night underwater, about 10 feet of salt water. So
It's making power.
plug the other one in and see how that one's doing as well. Yeah, 68. So it basically just doubled.
Nice.
You saved it. Look at that, 102.
Nice.
We'll try it out later at full sun to see if we can actually get close to the 200 watts. I mean, it looks like we probably can. It's pretty good.
That's actually unbelievable.
Wish the drone was that good. So we basically use this as free power, which makes it really nice when we want to like splurge and use an electric kettle or something like that, because it doesn't matter.
Great, free power.
It's free power. While we wait for this to boil, I'm going to move on to the next part of our morning ritual, which is making some Athletic Greens AG1, who is kindly sponsoring this week's video. AG1 isn't just a greens powder. It's a nutritional drink that supports energy, focus, gut, digestion, immune health. One daily serving. AG1 has 75 different ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens. It's for anyone looking to be healthier. AG1 is a super easy and convenient part of our morning ritual, so either a scoop or one of the travel packs of AG1 mixed with just 8 ounces of water once a day. That's it, good to go. So whether it's for more energy with the B12, the hair and skincare with biotin, performance and energy with adaptogen and superfoods, AG1 has you covered. Go to athleticgreens.com/expeditionevans to get started on your order. Athletic Greens right now is going to give you guys a free year supply of immune supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Alright, time to go sailing. It's probably gonna be like a 3-4 hour sail to the next place we're gonna go, but we need to fix the dinghy tow line. When we sailed over here a few days ago, the tow strap broke. Well, the carabiner little shackles that hold it on broke. We very quickly learned how to do like an emergency reef and take down, depower the sails. It was really good practice, but also we almost lost our dinghy. We lost one of the oars to the dinghy and we almost lost the entire dinghy. Now I'm going to put on some actual shackles, which we probably should have done in the first place, but I mean, this is what it was designed for, so I expected it to work. got the shackle on. I'm just tightening it, and then I'm gonna mouse it so it doesn't just shake off. I have redundancy now. So we have the Y going into one line, and then we have another line just going off the single eyelet in the center. Got shackles on there, got it snubbed, or got it moused, and then also put in some bungees on this line to hopefully take some of the kind of the shock load out.
And I'm about to hop in there and move that oar so we don't lose our second one. Hi, Bungee.
Ah, you're amazing.
Okay. Sails are going up and we're in the middle of some decently sized swells. Here we go. Sails are out. We're going around the Berry Islands in the Atlantic where it's deep. We could go in the middle at high tide, maybe, probably not. That's more a catamaran kind of situation.
We're humming along pretty good here. No complaints. Dinghy seems a lot happier with the bungees and with the 2 lines on it.
I really like the visual of humming along.
Humming along.
Every now and then when we're sailing upwind, we can smell our holding tank and it does not smell very pleasant. I'm not sure if it has to do with the way the vents are or if that's normal. I feel like it's not normal. Any tips on anybody who knows how to fix that, I would love it in the comment section because I want to fix this ASAP. Either that or Dingo's gassy, but I don't think that's what's going on.
There's probably fish out here, and we should probably catch them. The last fish that took the bait took everything with it. This time we're going a little more, we're going a little more simple, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but now I don't have any leader. I'm just going straight swivel, from the swivel to the line. I don't know, we'll give it a shot.
Learn as we go, right?
Learn as we go, yeah.
Penny, do you want to catch a fish? No, there's no dolphins. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Penny, there's no dolphins.
Maybe we can catch one of those fish that I saw yesterday. That was huge. Penny said we caught something. I'm pretty sure it's seaweed.
We were just getting ready to dive the anchor, woo, and we got rolled. This anchorage is super rolly. I'm talking to everybody else. Brett's all irritated. He's like, I can't hear you. Talk louder. Sometimes I go into the other room and then talk really softly and then ask him why he didn't hear me. Not intentionally. Anyway, we're gonna dive in. We're basically gonna run a line from our stern cleat to our anchor chain, and that is gonna turn our boat slightly so that we're more facing the swells. Brett read about it. We've never tried it before. We have the book smarts, but we're about to get practically smart. Or realize that we never had the book smarts in the first place.
Probably that one.
Are those rays right there?
Kind of look like it. Okay, we got that set. Got the line tied on. I have it coming to the winch back here. And we're actually gonna let chain out rather than winching in the line because the line's shorter than I thought it was. Go ahead. It worked! We got this line running out to the chain and the chain running to the chain. It worked! We're into the swell.
I'm really happy about that.
I'm trying to get pointed
This is
in.
suddenly a much more pleasant anchorage. Okay, hear that? That is the sound of the harmonics of our fishing pole. It's like a string instrument.
Oh, you think it's a string instrument?
Yeah, it's the tension.
I was thinking it was the rings.
One way to find out.
By making it tighter or looser, you can change the pitch. That's awesome.
Our timing really could not have been much better getting here. We just barely got that anchor going and we're gonna go to Spanish class. That was a huge priority for us to not miss Spanish class because we are determined.
And we missed it last time on the sail to the berries because we were in the middle of a crazy
thunderstorm.
the squall that taught us how to squall.
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 A quick, I'm not gonna even call it a meal. Something to eat really quick because we're both very hungry. Aww. It makes me happy every time we make eggs because these are just so beautiful.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah. One of the very last things I did with the car was to go get a bunch of local fresh eggs. Look how pretty these are. So nice. And the reason why I did this is because in the United States, eggs are required to be washed. But what happens is when you wash an egg, it removes the outer cuticle that goes around the shell. So basically, imagine a film that's around the egg that gets washed off. So when you get fresh eggs and that film is still there, the eggs actually last a lot longer. So we got local unwashed eggs and they will last 3 months if we keep them chilled. So we're gonna put them in our spare fridge over here. And we've got enough eggs for 3 months. And we'll put them in there. We'll just have it chilled. Doesn't have to be super cold. The family that I got them from were super nice. They have 20 chickens. And I love that they're so pretty. Okay. We're doing eggs. I'm getting the computer set up. And by we, I mean Brett. That's like a communal we. Oh, you put it in. Cool. You roasted those potatoes yesterday. Going in the scramble. I'm working on speaking slower and enunciating more. Because I think my brain is just not crazy. I know I just did the crazy motions, but fast paced. I'm drying my hair. Spanish is soon. Breakfast is now, which is actually lunch, but it's closer to dinner. Okay, we're ready.
¿Ya?
Yep.
¿Cómo están?
¿Cómo están?
Oh, muy bien.
BH is mute in Spanish, so
Bahamas.
it's like a long A. So it sounds Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Victoria, our Spanish teacher, recently moved herself and her teaching business from Colombia to the United States. She's amazing. We'll put her contact info in the description if you're looking for some help learning Spanish.
We are going to move our boat. It is too rolly here. We've managed to survive without vomiting down below by doing our little rope trick, our little line trick. There's a much more protected anchorage just a couple hours from here. It'll be better for the angle of the swells and the angle of the wind. Right now we're pretty protected from the wind, but not the swells. So we need to get out of here. But we're gonna take these puppies, los perros, to la playa. How do you say to? Tengo sus zapatos porque te amo. Oh my God. Time to move.
Even worse if we didn't have that stern line
It
going.
would be way worse. We decided to let the dogs jump in so we could tell how deep the water is. So we know when we need to pull up the prop. We still don't have a good feel for how the water looks.
Very nice. This is what I'm all about. It's so calm right here. Why can't we just anchor right there?
Because we don't have a catamaran. Oh, cool.
It's like bleached. This is kind of a crazy island. There's a building right there.
An episode of Naked.
Oh, for sure.
We should have brought our... Never been so glad to be one step behind.
That was nuts.
Ouch.
Island is 1. I will not explore you.
Island 1, Brett 0.
Good girl, Penguin. Okay, should we go play?
Go on.
Go on, go play.
She's fine.
Go on.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 remaining.
That's insane. Leaping skills.
Here is our line and work. and it did work. I don't know if it's a good long-term solution or something to do often. I think the best solution is to find a more calm anchorage, which
so far we aren't doing the best at, but we'll get there. We're learning the Bahamas here.
today has not been our day as far as filming equipment goes, and I've got to props to all the other sailing YouTubers who've actually been out sailing and managing to keep equipment good. You guys are awesome. It's not an easy task. We've learned very quickly. Anyway, new update is that our shotgun mic, which is
You can't bend over like that.
new update is that I can't bend over, is that the shotgun mic that usually goes on our DSLR has broken in that big squall that hit us. Rain got on it, and I think that that's what broke it. So probably all the audio this morning wasn't great. We have a backup audio idea, which is these Bluetooth lapel. I feel like such a dork, but a dork that you can hear.
Maybe. We'll try them. We've never actually tried them.
For all we know, there's no audio recording. Right now I'm filming on the GoPro, but as soon as the sun goes down, we'll switch and we'll see.
We'll give it a shot.
Let us know what you
think. If you
think.
hate it, don't tell us. But if you love it, tell us.
If you hate us, do tell it. Wait,
No, if you hate us, don't tell us. But if you hate the audio, you can tell us.
This is not a long-term solution. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, they're not long-term.
Tell me when.
Go ahead.
Whew. It appears that our washdown hose got caught in the chain. Probably because we haven't let out this much anchor in a long time.
I know different people have different like roles for who does what. I gotta give mad props to Jade for handling the anchoring and everything. It's heavy. It just takes a lot of muscle. The boat's also moving a ton more up there than it is back here. So props to Jade.
We are off the ground. Slow down. I can say with some confidence that that was the most complex anchoring procedures we've ever gone through. Lessons learned, lots of new things. New things all the time. This is the extra tow line for the dinghy. I'm gonna hand it off to Brett and then I'll go situate the snubber. Something wrong?
No, I'm trying to turn us so we don't go into shallower water.
Oh, that's a good thing to do.
Get this dinghy set up.
Oh yeah, you wanted to do the dinghy while we're still anchored.
It's okay. We could. You're near the line and it was hectic.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got focused on anchoring.
I know. That was the bigger concern.
That was some green bow lining. It's starting to look like a sailor if you're not careful.
I know. Fool somebody as long as they don't know what they're looking at. And just like that, engine's off, and we're off. We're sailing. We are currently in 18.8, so 19 knots apparent, 40 degrees to port, and we're doing 5.5 knots. Very heavily reefed. We only have a little bit of sail. It's getting dark, and we'll feel it out, kind of see if it's gusty, and maybe put more sail out or less. Go from there.
I'm curious if we're going to be able to use any of this footage, to be honest.
The audio.
Yeah. I mean, we could just put the footage of us talking with no sound and tell people to
like a voiceover.
read our lips.
That's all. He does audio. The lighting's beautiful on you right now. It's like perfect.
I'm fairly confident that right now is the dictionary definition of beating into the waves. But we're making really good time and we're almost there. The dogs are doing great. We just gave them some chicken and they figured out the bracing thing. Very proud of them for that.
But yeah, we are beating into the wind and the waves.
Yep.
Like, head on.
These are probably the least nice.
Favorable?
This is not champagne sailing right now.
No, this is broken champagne bottle sailing.
Broken champagne bottles. It's too dark to record anything other than audio. We were going to go through the cut, but as we started navigating towards there, the waves just got bigger and steeper, a lot bigger and a lot steeper. And we elected to abandon the cut and go the long way around because it won't be such a narrow passage, and we're hoping that means that the waves won't be getting quite as large.
This is intense. We definitely have gotten rocked more than we've ever gotten rocked, and a little scary, a little crazy. Definitely had some stuff break inside. We'll show you that later. We don't even know what all broke, but we can smell vinegar, so something broke. Probably vinegar.
What's going on is we have a lot of wind and a lot of swell coming from the Atlantic. And as it gets closer to the island and it gets shallower, the waves pick up, they get steeper, and we get rocked around a lot more. Honestly, these are the roughest seas that we have ever taken Eva into. What we're doing?
Yeah, we just set the anchor, set the snubber, backing down on it, make sure we're not going anywhere tonight. Backing down means I'm throwing it in reverse, kind of pulling on the anchor, setting it into the sand, and we're good to sleep for the night. The boat is way less rolly than it was in the other anchorages. It's more windy, but we're pointed straight into the wind, so it's actually not bad. I'll take it.
Now the real question is, are you ready to go see the damage inside?
No. Yeah.
So far so good. Wow, so far we've only got one piece of broken glass.
What's the broken glass?
This is chipped.
Where? Oh, chipped. Gone.
Also doesn't break. How did it not break?
How did these not break?
I don't understand. Maybe we should eat some Nutella and then we'll deal with the mess.
We should. That was quite the eventful, short little sail. That was supposed to be just kind of a nothing sail. That ended up being a something sail. I'm glad we're here. It's better than where we were. Slightly. I don't know.
It's better.
It's definitely better. It is definitely better.
It's way better.
It is.
That one was coconut oil.
Just rub it into your skin.
Except I'm also covered in soy sauce.
Even better. Get in my belly. You probably don't know that reference.
Grape jelly? No?
Get in my belly.
Is it the Wiggles? Because that's what I'm thinking of.
That's it.
Is it really?
The Wiggles.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Oh.
Pretty close. Pretty much as far from the Wiggles as you